Hey YouTube, Common Collector here, and today we are going to be doing another of the collection box openings, so please excuse the crudity of the image that you're seeing right here, but I did just buy this collection online and I tore off all of the labels. We're going to get into here, so I'll try to put up some pictures on the screen, but basically what we're dealing with here is that I found a lady on Facebook Marketplace, probably, ooh, I just broke my pen. Probably trying to sell her kids' collection from back in the day. And yeah, so the collection, if you can see in the picture, it has 2 or possibly 3, maybe a third one in the back, it was hard to tell. 3 of the Joey's Deluxe edition of the starter deck, Joey. So this is just a really highly sought after collectible that I think a lot of people would like to get their hands on. Man, they really taped this thing up. This lady must have had a size 7 woman's boot, a shallot boot, but yes, now this is housing some very possibly nice cards, so we're gonna see. This lady originally had it on Facebook for, I believe it was $10, and I messaged her and I said, you know, $10 is way too cheap for this. If you can please ship it to me. She was in the next state over in Wisconsin and I'm in Minnesota. I said, if you can please get this shipped off to me, I will gladly pay you $35. So we're going to see what can $35 get us. And we're going to crack this open. Oh wow, she put some nice wrapping paper in there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was thinking maybe one of them was a Pegasus. So yeah, we did end up getting a Pegasus and 2 of the starter deck Joeys. So guys, look at how beautiful those are. I used to have these when I was a kid and I have no idea what happened to them. There's, okay, yes, and there's also a tin. I forgot to mention that, but that is all of the contents of the box. So we're gonna have to start cracking this stuff open because there is so much potential here. Obviously, like if all of the cards from these 2 sets are still in here, I don't think that any of them are sealed, but if, God forbid, if any of them were still sealed, that would be nuts. If you guys have seen on the side of my set, I do have a sealed starter deck Joey. So that is right here. So yeah, as you can see, the labels and stuff are still on here, or whatever, the sealing tape. So yeah, this thing is like one of my favorite little possessions, but we're going to see what else is in here. I don't believe that there's any actual sealed product. Yeah, unfortunately some of these cards are really rubber banded, but overall they look like they're pretty nice in crisp shape. So also, I don't think I ever had any of like this lime tin. So we did get one of like the tan tins and the red tins in our last collection buyout, and these are some really cool sleeves. I like those. And okay, so sometimes, okay, oh nice, do we have like a little sticker packet? I'm not sure what this is. They're called stacks. Collect your stacks in your binder. Okay, yeah, I think that those are some sort of a collector stamp sticker thing, and these are the sleeves that come inside these starter deck boxes. Besides that, she probably just stuffed all these rule books and whatnot, and oh my gosh, there's a complete Yu-Gi-Oh! Mini Guide Volume 2. I think we might have gotten one of these in one of our other unboxings, so this is Volume 2. Maybe we got the Volume 1 in the previous one, so that's kind of cool. So, and then pretty standard, we got like the rule books and all that. So those, we usually find some of those in the collection buys that we get as well, but yeah, nice. So now we're going to try to get on into the cards. I'm going to try to make this video nice and short. But overall, the reason why I'm doing this video is here we have some Legend of Blue Eyes cards. Again, always looking for those first edition Legend of Blue Eyes. But basically what was going down is that Amazon and especially TCG Player right now are being really, really slow with their shipping and whatnot. So I'm trying my best to slap out some good content for you guys. And so yeah, this is about the best I can do at the moment. This actually came in the mail like super quick. So there we have the Graceful Charity, which would be from the starter deck Pegasus. But yeah, I'm trying to do my best to get the videos out nice, but the deck profiles are just a little bit slowed down right now because we're waiting on all of the shipping. So here's a few of the starter deck Joey cards. And okay, so nothing too fancy there, but we do have the Graceful Charity. Those are always nice for GOAT format and whatnot. Now I think we're gonna go on into this first of the starter deck Joey. So it sounds like there's some pretty nice cards in here, a nice amount of cards, and these boxes are in great shape. So okay, so we're going on in there. We'll see again if there's any like neat treasures in here. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is an insert that comes in. Oh, you have your home tournament rules. That's kind of cool. So okay, and this actually gives you a bracket if you're trying to make a home tournament. That's really cool, actually. It's nice that this is in like really nice shape too. So, wow. So what are some of the rules that we have here? Before your tournament, you must decide how to award prizes. I guess that's a good rule. Top player can receive 5 packs. Okay, so these are more of like maybe like tournament rules for like card stores and whatnot. So yeah, that's kind of fun. I like that. I like that they put that in there. Maybe that'll be in all 3 of these boxes. So anyways, we're gonna go on in here. I believe that what these things came with, it says the Deluxe Edition Starter Deck Pegasus comes with 2 of the Labyrinth of Nightmare booster packs and the sleeves and whatnot. So yeah, I think that each of these comes with Labyrinth of Nightmare packs. So there are a few nice cards from LON. So we'll see if we can find any of those. Otherwise, we'll hopefully have all or at least most of the Structure Deck Joey and Pegasus cards, or Starter Deck Joey and Pegasus cards in here. So here we have a few cards: Ground Collapse, MST, and wow, maybe maybe we won't be getting anything too fancy. But then again, I think in the picture, ooh, nice, right? I spoke way too soon. Right there, we have a Thousand Eyes Restrict from MFC, and that is in prime time condition. Okay, so, or MC1, sorry about that. Wow, that is just looking so nice. Okay, so we're gonna get back to that later. I'm just gonna put that up top. Ooh boy, Secret Rare Thousand Eyes. Right when I was just going to be like, okay, this looks like a big stack of commons. Okay, and Ultimate Insect level 3, or level 1, sorry. I'm going to put that up top just because I do run Ultimate Insects in one of my GOAT format decks. So here we have a starter deck Kaiba. So that's, okay, so we do have a possibility of getting an array of cards. Obviously, I think with the amount of cards that we're already seeing, it doesn't seem like we're going to be just seeing the cards from these 3 boxes. So that's also nice. That means that we have chances, and we just pulled that out of MC1. I can't think of what set that is, but yeah, so we will definitely, hopefully, be seeing a few different cards. And I haven't been checking the packs for all of these, what they're coming from, but I'm assuming that not all of them are. Okay, so here's, oh wow, oh, this is a Spanish one. So this is LDD First Edition. So LDD, if you ever see that, this is the Spanish version of Legend of Blue Eyes. So that is a First Edition Legend of Blue Eyes Spanish. So yeah, we're going to set that off to the side. I'll have to double check if we bump into any more of those. There's a second Graceful Charity. So, okay, wow, so yeah, that's really cool. I'll have to make sure that I'm paying attention. This card actually would have come in a Legend of Blue Eyes as well, but this is from the starter deck Joey. Here we have an Archfiend Soldier from Dark Crisis. That's a nice pull just from like the original, just from like GOAT formats and whatnot. That is a very nice card to have. Maybe not really so much with GOAT format, but in general, just back in the day, those 1900 beaters were just so nice. Maybe that card wasn't even around. That had to be around during GOAT format. If you guys saw my last collection buy, you'll remember that there was the full Spirit Message set was almost in order right next to each other. That was just so cool. That was really funny. I wish that the seller would have put it in order of final. That would have just been really nice. Man, so some of these are not in the right shape and order, but oh, I guess I haven't mentioned this yet. When I was buying this collection, the lady actually, I messaged her and I asked, you know, obviously, can you please send me some pictures of the cards just so I know that I'm getting the right value? And she said that she had no idea what she would be looking for. I even told her I wanted pictures of the rare or shiny cards. I usually just say send me pictures of the shiny cards, and they sometimes pick up on that means, you know, the rares, the secret rares and stuff like that. And she just was not, she didn't believe in herself, I guess, enough that she thought that she couldn't actually you know, send me reliable pictures on what I wanted. Here we have an LOB card right there, nothing too special. A Reckless Greed in very nice shape from PGD, Pharaonic Guardian, or Pharaoh's Guardian. I think it's Pharaonic Guardian. But yeah, so it's really upsetting that this lady couldn't send me any pictures, and she just like did not believe in herself that she could actually get me accurate pictures of what I wanted to see, when it's so easy just to like look at a card and you go, oh, that's, you know, that's a rare, that's a holographic card, that's obviously something. So but yeah, she did not want to entertain my request. So alright, so that's it for our first starter deck Joey box. Now we're going to go on into the Pegasus box. I'm very excited about this. I'm going to put these cards away. I'm going to keep that Thousand Eyes Restrict up there. And actually, really quick, I'm going to stop my filming, and I'm going to check what pack that MC1 is, just so I can make sure. Alright, so after a quick price check, I realized that MC1 would have been a tin. I believe it's Master Collection is whatever these cards came out of. Maybe this is what this tin was, so you got like one of 6 random cards in the tin. I'm not positive, but that might have been what this is from. So in lightly played to mint condition, this is at about 20 bucks. So I would say that we're close to that. So at least we'll call this about a $15 card right there. So fantastic quality on that purchase. So now we are going to move on to the Pegasus, and we are going to see what we get here. Oh, okay, maybe this is all just the sleeves. Wow, okay, so we got a tip card here. Yeah, and actually these sleeves are in decent shape. Man, I usually don't use these kind of sleeves, but maybe for like a GOAT format deck or something, I might have to consider using these. It looks like they have like all of the sleeves that would have been in all 3 of these tins right in there. I'm not missing a card, nope. So, okay, but there is a few more of the rule books and whatnot, and yeah, so I think we're just going to scoot on over into the other tin. So that's does it for that. So sorry, no Pegasus-y stuff there. Maybe this is going to be the tin with all of the hollow stuff, so who knows? Let's find out. So okay, going on into here, we have a couple more piles of packs, and at the bottom it looks like we have another one of those tournament sheets. Yep, right there. And besides that, just more rule books, tip books, and stuff like that. So, alright, I'm going to squeeze all this stuff off to the side, all of the unimportant things, and we're going to get situated here. Okay, so, going on into these first handful of cards. Oh boy, and now my neighbors are going to be talking, so just excuse my neighbors if you guys can hear them in the background. They were actually causing quite a bit of ruckus when I was price checking, but I think for now they're hopefully going to be quiet. Okay, and ooh, right there we are seeing our starter deck Joey Scapegoat. We're going to put you up to the top over by our Thousand Eyes Restrict. Man, this Thousand Eyes Restrict is just great. That's going to be definitely going in for my Super Poly, sorry, not Super Poly, for my Instant Fusion targets and whatnot. So that's gonna be a lot of fun using that. So here we have a Dragon's Treasure from Starter Deck Pegasus. It's odd that they give you that in Starter Deck Pegasus, but whatever. Okay, there we have Hinatama. That is an LB card. Okay, well, we'll throw that up to the side again. Not first edition, but I'm still really happy about picking out that one. Not to confuse you guys, this isn't a pile of all LOB cards. I'll toss this Reckless Greed off to the side, but getting this one, the Dragon Capture Jar in the Spanish first edition, that's actually pretty sweet. So here we're seeing a Starter Deck Pegasus Toon World, so that's always a lot of fun. I'm going to be trying to work on doing a Toon GOAT format deck profile within the next couple of days, but again, I'm just being a little bit slowed down by cards coming in from TCG Player, and I'm trying to get better versions of Summon Skull and whatnot before I can do that. So yeah, just stick tight. More deck profiles for GOAT format and regular format are coming in on the wire. So, man, we have like 2 piles of cards left. Hopefully we're going to start seeing a few more foil cards. Otherwise, this might be one of our first like busts when we actually buy a collection and we don't really make our money back. But hey, that's sort of the name of the game. Overall, the reason why I bought this collection was for the boxes. I liked the potential that the boxes had, and so that was mainly why I bought them. Overall, I'm sure, you know, obviously $35 isn't very hard to try to match, and we obviously got a really good deal on the Thousand Eyes Restrict there, so overall we're definitely close to the $30 mark. Here we have, I have no idea what that pack would be, FET, but we'll just put a Feather of a Phoenix up there. Actually used this card a little bit back in the day in a couple decks, but now that card is so massively power creeped that it's not really even relevant. But man, okay, so still looking to find one of those Red Eyes or like Relinquished from the starter deck Joeys. I'm going to try to start going a little bit faster here. It's really just throwing me off that a few of these cards are upside down, so I'm sorry about that. Here we're seeing an enemy controller from AST. Might as well toss that up there. Reign of Mercy, fantastic card to pair with Bad Reaction to Samachi. Another GOAT format deck, which I actually could probably profile in the next couple of weeks or days here, just because that is a deck that is pretty much completed. I'm trying to get as many of the deck profiles out that I could that are pertaining to, you know, normal format, but then again, we don't really have a normal format to work with. So, man, we're getting pretty close down to the wire here. We have another of the starter deck Pegasus Graceful Charities, and here we're seeing an SYE Blackluster Ritual, an LOB card there. Man, okay, so maybe we're not going to be seeing any of those holo cards unless they're right at the bottom of the stack. I'll obviously check around in the card sleeves and stuff to make sure that we're not missing anything. And here we have a Dark Crisis Secret Rare Judgment of Anubis. That's actually a pretty nice pull. I like using those for GOAT format as well. But anyways, guys, well, alright, there we have another Blackluster Ritual. Okay, and a Battle Pack tin, or Booster Pack tin, whatever, Gearfried the Iron Knight. Okay, guys, so I just went over everything one last time, and check it out. We got another misprint. Do you not see it yet? You don't see it? Okay, well, now do you see it? Alright, so I don't know if you'd actually call this a misprint, but if you see on here, they did not put the tag for when you know that it is a Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, obviously like regulated card. So this is not a fake or anything like that. It's a real card, you can easily tell. But yeah, so this is from Starter Deck Kaiba, a Komori Dragon with the the little tag right there is out of place. So I just thought that was interesting. But anyways, these are a few of the LOB cards that we ended up getting in this set. Kind of nice to get the Dragon Capture Jar as well as the Dragoness of the Wicked Knight in, these are the 2 rares, so pretty nice. And this one is in Spanish and first edition, so pretty excited to see that. Otherwise, I don't think any of these other ones were first editions. But besides that, I thought that just some of these packets that came in here were pretty cool. This one was called Dueling Tools. So at first I just thought that it was a normal rule book, like how these ones are, where it just tells you the rules of the game. But this is just sort of like stuff where it's like a bunch of merchandising things like that, where it has some of these things. Also, it has like an official TCG dueling calculator, which I thought was kind of interesting. It's got obviously like promotions for the sleeves and whatnot, and like a few of like the prizes that you can get if you win at like some of the big events, like a Millennium Puzzle Trophy, as well as some uncut cards. Yeah, so I just thought that some of those were pretty cool. And then also they have promotion for some of like the packs. So this I believe is the first 7 packs that came out in the game, and you can see on here Pharaonic Guardian, it says available July 2003, and Legacy of Darkness available of May 2003, and Labyrinth of Nightmare is actually what's included in these here boxes. So I just thought that that was cool. These are like the pieces for those stacks, the little sticker packs and whatnot that you can get. But besides that, these were all just the rest of the cards in here. I think that obviously we got the $35 back with like just these collector's boxes here. All of these sleeves, which are in really nice shape. I don't think I'll really use them for any of my decks, but I think that this would actually be really kind of cool. Like these would be fun for like maybe just sort of a fun or gimmick deck. I could even use those for like GOAT format and whatnot. But yeah, especially getting this Thousand Eyes Restrict really helps with the value of this. As well as I do not know if this is worth anything. If you guys know of these things, like when you get a misprint like that, if those are worth anything. And then lastly, I just thought that this mini guide volume 2 was actually pretty cool. Like I like how it's a complete Yu-Gi-Oh guide, and if you tried to make one of these, especially for how expansive and extensive the game is nowadays, you would not be able to do that. Like there's not even YouTubers who can cover all of the content, rules, and strategies, cards to explain the whole game. So I just thought that it was kind of cool that they used to do these, but now there's no way that they would ever make one of these. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously not like one of the biggest and best collections that we've bought, but a very simple one at that. So thanks again for watching. Goodbye.